internet horror.
We all love nostalgia, but what happens when you use those same elements to create horror? You get unsettling videos that are sure to ruin your childhood, just like these series that I'm going to be showing you today. These are very underrated, talented creators, and I'll be leaving their channels in the description, so be sure to go give them a sub.
NathanFrost.
Claymation has always been eerie, in my opinion. I never watched those types of movies as a child, as it always felt like something was off with the characters and their uncanny faces, which is why this series of videos by NathanFrost is so unsettling. Even though there are many uploads here, I picked a couple notable videos from this channel. One is titled Funny Face Man, where it appears to be on a channel called Kids TV and was recorded back in 1996. After the intro, there's an eerie clay figure that showcases his funny faces, but after doing so, he seems to completely deteriorate as we hear ghostly moaning in the background. The repetitive cuts to the sun sitting there in the darkness with no audio, slowly becoming more visible, adds a nice touch to the video as well, making this piece even more disturbing. The next video I wanted to mention is Midnight Show. This video is from the same channel and depicts the claymation sun saying good night as an end of program segment, which this reminded me of something off of Adult Swim when they would intentionally try to scare any children still watching after Cartoon Network ended for the day. I think they're called bumps, which is why this feels nostalgic. The image of the sun then transitions to a TV, where you can hear high-pitched droning in the background and text that says, "See me?" Soon, a worm-like creature appears and asks why we're still watching.
Hello. Why are you watching? Help me.
A claymation puppet is seen dancing, stating that he wants to do this forever. But given the atmosphere and this dude's physical state, I don't think that's the case. An eerie harp can be heard being played over this creature dancing, very frightening but fitting given the circumstances. The rest of the video plays out with the viewer being asked once more why they're still awake, and a final send-off with text that says, "Show's over." Claymation has always freaked me out, even when it's not trying to.
Forky.
Most of these videos are a full-on nostalgic experience, probably my favorite style of digital horror yet. I guess another good classification for this creator's videos is dreamcore. Throughout this series, there's actually a couple songs from the whole liminal trend that are used in this video, which goes really well with the visuals. I really enjoy the unique art style with these images. In the first video, Township, it depicts a Windows XP computer booting up. Classic startup sound and a Fruitiger Arrow style screensaver really feels like a throwback. Then, this individual visits a website called Township, where she gets in contact with an employee of the site, and it is revealed that she is actually some sort of investigator that is working to find more details. The individual logs into the directory, but is then met with a disturbing video. Disturbed, she asked the employee about what she just watched, but he did not respond to her question. Lastly, as she shuts down the computer, an inaudible voice can be heard, and the text, "Do not try to investigate this again," appears on the screen, almost as if there's an entity trying to prevent the investigation. If you want to watch more and know what happens, I highly suggest you go give their channel a sub.
Gregory's Room.
Gregory's Room is an older video from 10 years ago, so you may already know this. It's a video of a poorly animated man in a room that looks like he's about to read us a story. He introduces himself as Gregory and has a superimposed mouth and AI voice, already giving off the uncanny valley vibes.
Hello, I'm Gregory, and this is my room. We're going to have so much fun together, just the two of us. We can look at the stars together. We can read a book together. We can stare into the glorious flames of the fireplace together.
After he starts speaking, it becomes clear that he has rather malicious intentions.
No matter what we do, it will just be the two of us, alone in this room. Just me and you. No parents, no police, no one can hear you. Embrace me. I need love. Gregory needs.
It reminds me of the old SpongeBob animations by Pam Tree. However, I mention this video due to the fact that there is a creepier variation of it made by Vibing Leaf. It's called Gregory's Room Revisited. This is an example of taking someone's work and making your own adaptation of it, which I always appreciate when done right. It's the same concept, just everything appears lower quality, including the animation and filters, but I think this makes it more grainy and terrifying. One thing to note is the voice acting is a bit more dramatic and deep, which helps when doing this sort of thing.
Just the two of us. I didn't expect your visit, but it's a pleasure to meet you. We can look at the stars together. We can read the nice book together. We can stare at the glorious and gorgeous fire flame of the fireplace together. Although, no matter what we do, it will be just us together. Just you and me. No parents. No family. No embrace me. I need love. Gregory.
Unknowingly.
If you're a regular in the analog horror community and search for new series, you've most likely already heard of this one. The Man in the Suit puts a dark spin on the old Godzilla movies, where the actor would actually be inside the Godzilla suit. The series is about the actor that wore the suit and became obsessive over it until something disturbing happened. Even after trying to take the Godzilla suit off of him, he was unable to, due to the fact that it had literally become a part of him. The first video is a good setup for what's to come. The constant ticking sound and slow build up throughout the video until it's revealed that he is just a part of the suit. At the end, really does a good job conveying suspense. The direction this series goes in is pretty enjoyable, and I highly suggest this to people who like Godzilla or are looking for a new series to get into. But let me know what your favorite analog/digital horror is, and let me know what else I should add to these lists.